Doubters, 1,000 more a month won't do anything to help people in poverty. People in poverty after receiving 1,000 a month. Now imagine if instead of being prescribed opioids, that veteran were prescribed marijuana instead. Nice. Money tree in the wine cave. Political campaigns after Yang presidency. Democracy dollars and freedom dividend. Andrew Yang. All of the other candidates. Automation and AI are going to replace the jobs of Americans, and Andrew Yang has the solutions. I don't know if that's true, so I'm going to check. The Guardian. Robots will destroy our jobs, and we're not ready for it. Gasp. So it is true. I looked it up and you are right. I'm voting for Andrew Yang. I'm telling you, we should do a Fox town hall in Lower, the night of the debates, Lord Sin Yang. Wow. A cow made of butter. Damien would love it. In fact, the first sentence Damien ever said was "I like butter." My face when the same people who said Donald Trump had no chance of winning now tell me that Andrew Yang has no chance of winning. Thorium gang rise up. Yang gang. I know I didn't know about thorium before him, at least. Yang gang represent. Didn't even know Yang talked about thorium. Now I love him even more. I am attracted to only Andrew Yang. It's a problem at this point. I'm really rooting and donating for him, lol. I think he is married. Elizabeth Warren says Andrew Yang backed universal basic income among options to consider to ensure American financial well-being. Robots are coming for your job, warns Mayor Pete Buttigieg. Of course I like you, Andrew. You're bringing some great new ideas to our team. The digital revolution could destroy the middle class, warns Joe Biden. If you like this type of content, make sure to subscribe, comment, share the video and follow me on the links in the description. Raise $2 million by the end of Andrew's Iowa bus tour. Shut up and take my money. The solution to poverty is to abolish it directly by a now widely discussed measure, the guaranteed income. Andrew Yang will abolish poverty, 1,000 per month for all. Andrew, don't you have any ties? I don't have any ties. No ties to Wall Street, no ties to corporate America, no ties to the establishment, no ties to the military-industrial complex, and no ties to Russia. In my room reciting Andrew Yang's entire stump speech by myself. Me. And what state is that? Also me, Alaska. Honey, where are you going? It's Saturday. Saturdays are days of action, mom. Gotta go Yang the neighbors. I won't vote for Yang because he won't beat Donald Trump. Then you haven't been paying attention. When you're trying to argue that the freedom dividend is socialist and start wondering if you even know what you're talking about. Burners. Yay. 2020 election Trump versus Bernie. Trump wins marginally. Burners. Me. This is why Yang shoulder won. 1,000 a month plus free whipped cream for everyone. Nobody is born favorable to Democrats, independents, Republicans, progressives, and disaffected voters, except of course. Mr. Beast gives some people money, everyone. I wish Simeon would give me a little money. Hello, I'm Andrew Yang, and I'm running for president to do just that, by making Facebook pay you for using your data, because it's your data and you deserve compensation. Which of the following candidates do you have a positive opinion of? Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, Joe Biden, Mike Bloomberg, none of the above. Submit survey. Finding out 78% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, realizing all their lives can be improved with a universal basic income. Moderates. Tulsi's campaign is getting weird. She's posted 15 workout videos so far. Andrew Yang. Me. 1,000 a month. Struggling families, businesses, and communities. Andrew Yang says the same talking points he's been saying for months. Yang gang. When you're talking with someone about Yang, and they don't believe any of the facts or data you bring up, math is math. Me. Waiting to welcome in the new Kamala Harris supporters that are thinking about joining the Yang Gang. Beta. Kamala Harris, Julian Castro, Andrew Yang. 5 minutes later. Me to my therapist. Talking about my love life, Andrew Yang. Hearing I'm a lot of people's second choice. This is actually a huge step toward becoming a lot of people's first choice. We are the movement for peace. We are the Yang Gang. To warm my head, to warm my feet, to warm my neck, to warm my heart. Republicans. Never thought I'd die fighting side by side with a Democrat. Yang 2020. What about side by side with a friend? I could do that. It's the immigrants. It's the rich. It's the robots. This is pretty hot. You know what isn't hot? Amazon is closing 30% of our malls and stores while paying zero in taxes. Meanwhile, our data is worth more than oil. If we gave every adult one share of every Google search, Facebook ad, and robot truck mile, we can return every US citizen a freedom dividend of 1,000 every month for life. I've done the math. It's not left, it's not right, it's forward, and that's where I think we need to have our minds in the election next year. Andrew Yang 2020, this is the way. Access to abortion is needed. Financial security for women and families, so less women will choose to get an abortion. Mom, honey, you're starting to worry me again with all that chanting. Me, Alaska, oil, technology, my child is Yang Gang and I'm not. A devastating family drama. To be honest, the only issue with presidential candidate Andrew Yang is lack of exposure. His ideas need to, at least, be heard by the American people. I'm looking at you, Sean Evans. Put this man on Hot One so people will get a better feel of how amazing, hilarious, and smart this man is. I'm also looking at you, Pewds. I would like for us to petition Andrew Yang to host Meme Review. We cannot let this candidate get swept under the rug. Humanity relies on it. Google Andrew Yang. I just want to see the data. I have the data. When you bring up Yang in a political discussion, and are trying to remember a specific piece of data or fact. Some candidates try to avoid talking about marijuana, and then there's Andrew Yang. Me during a home invasion, when the burglar tells me he hasn't heard of Andrew Yang. Hokey debates and ancient policies are no match for a good UB blaster at your side, kid. Yang Solo. Them, people inherently want to work. Also them, if you give people 1,000 a month, they won't want to work. Me. Smile if you want to give Americans 1,000 a month for life. Andrew Yang. I am inevitable, and I am Andrew Yang. Left. It's all the Republicans' fault. Right. It's all the Democrats' fault. Forward. It's all of our fault. For electing politicians who would rather argue with each other than work together to solve the problems we're facing. They're saying we might go to war. It's crazy, cause for decades the country has been in war with its people. I don't know why, but THS Iran thing got me thinking about how I ran a non-profit for 7 years, creating thousands of jobs throughout the country. All the while it felt like I was pouring water into a bathtub that had a giant hole ripped in the bottom. A hole almost as big as the one in my heart for the 4 million manufacturing jobs we lost, that led to Trump winning in 2016. Receiving an extra 1,000 a month, ability to afford an unexpected 500 car repair or medical bill, never having to worry about paying rent. Dave Chappell, why are you endorsing Andrew Yang? Modern problems require modern solutions. The email congratulating the Yang Gang on raising $4 million at the last minute. Me, who didn't have any money to donate, but is still very proud of the Yang Gang for reaching yet another seemingly impossible goal. Going to tell my kids this is Andrew Yang. Yang's a socialist who's trying to, me,